Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the May 14th, 2024 Manchester Town Council. I'd like to call this meeting to order. I'd like to begin by closing our public meeting and opening a public hearing on ordinance number 259 for the fiscal year 25 general budget fund in regards to the current tax rate of 0.216. May I have a motion to move into an open hearing?
I'll make a motion to move into an open hearing.
And a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. So we're in a public hearing on ordinance number 259 for the fiscal year 25 general fund budget. And this is in regards to ordinance number 259, which maintains the current tax rate of 0.216. Is there anyone that is here to speak in regards to that ordinance? Was anything sent in prior? Thank you. All right, hearing none, we're going to go ahead and maintain a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 259 and move back into our regular agenda. A motion to close public hearing.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance 259.
All right,
I'll second the motion.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, we're going to begin tonight's regular agenda meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As you may notice, the mayor is not here this evening, nor is Councilman Pacelli, but we do have a quorum, so we can conduct business as usual. All right, the first thing on our agenda is the approval of the March 12th, 2024 minutes.
I'll make a motion we approve the March 12th, 2024 minutes.
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. How about approval of the April 9th, 2024 minutes?
I'll make a motion, we approve the April 9th, 2024 minutes.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. In regards to the receipt of the March 2024 Treasurer's Report,
I'll make a motion we receive the March 2024 Treasurer's Report.
I'll second the motion.
all right, motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, and the April 2024 Check Register.
I'll make a motion, we receive the April 2024 check register.
I'll second.
All right, motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. In regards to the mayor's report, just a reminder, yard waste pickup has begun on Wednesdays. It is now through December 18th. Yard waste contains of grass clippings, leaves, and small branches not in excess of 3 feet and or 4 inches in diameter. Branches must be bundled in armful loads. Yard waste should not be mixed with mulch, dirt, or any residential refuse, including pet waste. Residents should place lawn waste curbside on Tuesday evening for Wednesday pickup. All yard waste must be placed in either large craft paper bags or in a container to be dumped. No plastic bags will be accepted. Water shutoffs are scheduled for May 22nd, so if you have not paid your water bill, please be aware that we will begin shutoffs on the 22nd. The town offices will be closed on Monday, May 27th for Memorial Day. And we have a couple of housekeeping items. Ms. Baldwin is requesting the following budget amendments to the fiscal year 24 general fund. It's a decrease in the maintenance department truck replacement of $64,000 and an increase in the parks department truck replacement of $64,000. The truck was already purchased. We're just looking to switch the funds with which we're going to use those. Number 2, we have an increase in the community parks and playgrounds grant revenue of $75,000. And an increase in the ADA playground equipment of $75,000.
Excuse me, Jen?
Yes.
Can I get motions for both of those?
Absolutely. So moving back to number 1, may I have a motion to decrease the maintenance department truck replacement and increase the parks department truck replacement fund?
I'll make a motion to decrease the maintenance department truck replacement of $64,000 and increase Parks Department truck replacement of $64,000. Truck was already purchased.
We have a motion?
I'll second.
Okay, a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. And then with the Community Parks and Playground grant revenue and an increase in the ADA playground equipment for $75,000, the staff recommends the purchase and installation of playground equipment from Cunningham Recreation for the amount of $76,636.13. This is through one of our purchasing co-ops, Omna, using Community Parks and Playgrounds grant money, and the installation is scheduled to start after Labor Day. Do I have a motion to move forward with the staff recommendation?
I'll make a motion that we purchase and install the playground equipment from Cunnington Recreation for $76,636.13.
Okay, perfect. Motion and a second.
I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion passed. Okay, moving into our town administrator's report.
Good evening, Madam Vice President and Council. The Public Works Director report is in your packet of information for your review. We are continuing the process of repairing and repainting the York Street Water Tower. We met with the contractor yesterday, and there will be a delay. He is still on the job ahead of us. As soon as he gets done, as soon as the company gets done completing that project, he will move to us. We are looking about a 2 to 4 week setback at this time. However, we will see workers up there randomly still prepping the tower for sandblasting and painting. I've received a draft of both the PFAS preliminary engineering report and the preliminary COOP plan. Both are very well written, informative. I'm going over each of these plans with the staff to make sure everybody doesn't have minor corrections, and then we will send them back and get the final versions. We received the correct letter of credit from Antietam, so they have been given permission to start work in town. We are scheduled to meet with them next week, or tentatively scheduled to meet with them next week to talk about the hut going in right over here on the other side of the salt barn, and then they'll talk to us about putting in the fiber optic network. We're still working on a decommissioning agreement for the Maverick One solar project. We hope to have that agreement cleaned up and signed in the next couple of weeks. We have a meeting with the town attorney on Friday afternoon, so we hope to resolve any outstanding issues then. In your packet, I have one action item. As part of our ARPA funding, we are requesting to purchase generators for each one of our water towers. Our water system is what's known as a floating system. So the 3 towers speak to each other to where we're going to take water to put into the system during any given time. Usually during power outages, we have to try to find a portable generator to take to one of the SCADA locations to have that equipment run. These generators now will be on standby 24/7, so as soon as power goes out, they will click on and our water system won't have to wait while the guys are coming in to take a look at it. So in your packet, you'll see a bid tab for that, and we are requesting that the council accept the bid from Randy Sealy Electric for a total amount of $89,698.78, and this will come out of our remaining ARPA money. And again, this adds to our resiliency and ability to be prepared for any kind of emergency.
Any questions in regards to this action item? All right. Hearing none, may I have a motion to accept the approval of the award for the water tower standby generator?
I'll make a motion that we approve the water tower standby generator, the project, and purchase it from Generac Randy Steely Service in the total amount of $89,698.78.
I'll second it.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
No, thank you very much.
Yep. Can I
I get the other motion on the playground, amending the budget for the revenue and the,
Sure. Okay,
sorry,
that's all right. All right, we're gonna spiral back.
sorry.
Can we have, we missed a motion and a second in regards to increasing the community parks and playgrounds grant revenue for $75,000 and increasing the ADA playground equipment for the amount of $75,000.
I'll make a motion to increase the community parks and playgrounds grant revenue of $75,000 and also increase the ADA playground equipment of $75,000.
All right, motion and a second.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Sorry about that, Kelly.
Sorry.
All right, we'll move into the Public Works report. I'm sorry, the police report.
Police report, yes, ma'am. Short and sweet, we only had one, well, actually two isolated domestic incidents for the month of April. We had 0 Part 1 crime. The good news is overdoses are 52% down. Fatalities are 53% down, so we're definitely heading in the right direction with the overdose, crisis. Manchester's still holding at 0, knock on wood. Hampstead has 3, Sykesville 0, Tawnytown 6, Mount Airy 1, Westminster 16, New Windsor 1, Union Bridge 1. All those towns are down, so that's definitely heading in the right direction. The St. Bart's case, just to do a little bit of follow-up on that, when we had the smash and grab, we have one suspect identified. We have an arrest warrant out for that person. We're getting some possible IDs on the second suspect, but we're not too comfortable with 100% positive ID on that, so we're still digging into it. But one person has been ID'd. We're hoping that the case snowballs after that person's arrested, and we'll go from there. But it looks like they're not only suspects up here, but also in Baltimore County, and I believe the Park Police, is that in Capitol, where's that, Laurel? Park Police are also looking for the same group of individuals. That's about it.
Any questions for the chief? All right, we're going to move on to the discussion of ordinance number 259, maintaining the current tax rate of .216. And this is in the public hearing that we had prior. This ordinance was introduced last month, so hopefully everyone's had a chance to review. We have no feedback from the community in regards to this. So I am asking for a motion to accept the maintaining the current tax rate of .216.
I'll make a motion that we accept and maintain the current tax rate at .216.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, it carries. All right, the next thing on our agenda is introduction of ordinance number 260, which increases the water unit fee $6 from $36 to $42 per unit, and the addition of 35 cents per 1,000 gallons of water used. And just kind of an overview in regards to this ordinance. Several years ago, we had a study done that was done by I believe it was a nonprofit that came in and analyzed our water and our sewer and found that we were not having standalone funds, and that we were having to subsidize a lot of the water and the wastewater within our town. And the recommendation at that time, several years ago, was to work to close that gap for the amount that the town was having to subsidize in that mismatch. And then during COVID, we took a break for a while. This is putting us back on schedule with the water unit fee. So the connection fee for each house would be an additional $6 per quarter. And we also have in here the addition of 35 cents per 1,000 gallons in regards to remediation for PFAS. And that would be shown on our bills as, I believe, a separate fee, not included in the rate, but a separate fee on the bills if it is passed. So tonight we just have to introduce it, kind of go over it. We will be having a public hearing in regards to this at our next meeting on Tuesday, June 11th. Any questions from the council? Okay. All right, hearing none, we're going to go ahead and introduce ordinance number 261. Similarly, using that same study that was done, ordinance 261 is increasing the sewer unit fee $8 from $49 to $57 per unit per quarter. It does not have any additional fees or anything included with usage. Again, this is something that we have to introduce tonight. We'll have a public hearing on this one as well at the June meeting. And if anyone is interested in reviewing these, they're available on our website, or you can reach out and we have hard copies here. Any questions or comments from the council in regards to these? All right. Hearing none, we're going to go ahead and move into questions and comments from the community, if anyone has any. All right. Okay. Then we'll move into committee reports. Communication, Rental Housing, Appeals Board, Intergovernmental Relations. Councilman Naselrod.
Not a whole lot. Hopefully today was primary day. Schools were shut down, so hopefully if you belong to a party, you went and voted. I'll just say that the choices and the elections outside of the town do affect the inside of the town, and they work together sometimes. So just be aware of that and vote for the policies that make the best sense to you. So good luck.
Thank you. Parks and Recs, Councilwoman Howe.
Yes, I had a meeting last night with the Manchester, the Parks Foundation. Anyway, on Sunday, March the 19th, there'll be a plant swap from 1 to 3 p.m. down at the Nature Center. It's always very successful. Bring your excess, take one, and it's free. And just a reminder, if you would like to join and become a member of the Nature Center, yearly membership is only $15, and that will entitle you to certain things that are just for members only. And that's it.
All right, thank you. For community improvement projects and educational outreach, our youth rep is coming to the end of her term, and she's working diligently to try and help us find someone. And we appreciate all of her dedication this year. She kind of jumped on, right into it. Had her come to a meeting, kind of sit in, see how it went, and go forward. She's done a great job, and we wish her the best of luck next year as she's wrapping up her senior year. What are you down to, like 10 days? Oh, okay. No one's counting. Down to
who's
like
counting?
7 days before she gets to walk across the stage. So congratulations, and thank you for joining us.
Congrats.
All right, do you want to go ahead and do your report, and we'll hop over?
So the men's varsity track and field just won second in the county, and they're only, I think, a couple points off from like tying with first, and then if not getting first, but they had a lot of successes with that. Tomorrow there is the tennis varsity regionals against Howard, and that continues on to Thursday. And then track and field varsity regionals against Milford Mill Academy are also tomorrow. And this is the title, it's a really long title, but it's the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee is being put on this weekend at Manval. Shows are the 16th, 17th, and 18th at 7, with a matinee on Saturday at 2, and it's free admission for anyone who wants to go see it.
Very cool. Thank you. All right, and then planning and zoning and capital projects, Councilman Cuneo.
Thanks. I did get to attend the April 16th Plan and Zoning Commission meeting, at which time we reviewed the initial concept for the Patriots Overlook. A lot of town residents showed up with some concerns around some of the stormwater management, tree removal, some environmental concerns, et cetera. The commission had a lot of questions, so we sent them back, and I'm assuming we'll hear from them at some point in the future. The next meeting is on, I believe, next Tuesday, and we will be looking at Patapsco LLC going forward. So that's it.
I would just like to add that the girls varsity lacrosse team, I do know yesterday won, was it yesterday? Won their regional. So they are undefeated, and they're going on to the semis for the state, so they won 2A, so
Okay.
they won the counties.
Can I add something?
Absolutely.
The boys lacrosse team won the first regional championship for Man Valley. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Excellent.
There's a sophomore I know that is just wonderful.
I thought maybe you were going to nominate Chief for the spelling bee. All right. Anything else for this group this evening? Okay, I just do want to let everyone know, after the adjournment this evening, the council will be moving into a closed session meeting pursuant to General Provision Article 3-305B8 to consult with staff, consultants, or other individuals about pending or potential litigation. All right, if there's nothing else for this group, to move into the to the closed session, okay. May I have a motion to move into a closed session at the end of this meeting?
Make a motion to move into a closed session at the end of this meeting.
Okay, and a second?
I'll second.
All right. Okay, so then we're going to move into adjournment. May I have a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting?
I'll make a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
And a second?
Second.
All right, all in favor? All right, thank you. Good night, everyone.
All right, thank you.